is too much for most superstars.
It's a challenge anyone would hesitate to accept. Nothing puts your physical abilities to the test like an Iron Man match.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Boom! Read that one.
She's showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
Fighting back, she's still very much in this match.
She gets put in the corner. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
And I feel like you almost can't have a true strategy for an Iron Man match. You kind of just have to go through it.
Yeah, you have a point, Cole. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So you just got to get your mind right and accept that you're in it for the long haul.
Shoulder tackle. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Yeah, Mark Henry reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
Uh-oh. Hang on. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back. Amazing display of leg strength.
Oh, hip drop to the gut.
Like,
Makes the cover. No, kicks out.
at this point in the match, that could have gone either way. Bang, knee right on target.
A wicked headbutt. And just, how humiliating, stepping on their opponent. That's going to be a moment you want to forget. And here's a cover. Powering out in one.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Ouch! She's starting to struggle here.
Still got a ways to go, but you don't want to let this trend continue much longer if you can help it.
She knew how to evade that.
Scoop slam. Now hitting the ropes. Here they come.
Oh, wow. We got a cover. He scores the fall. Mark Henry. Slam.
Will Henry take advantage?
Cover. There's two. Here's a fall in this one.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Now Mark Henry has the firm upper hand.
Yeah, impressive offense from Henry.
She's just looking to survive now.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Military press.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Hammering down on the knee.
Muscling up their opponent to an electric chair facebuster. My goodness.
Cover! 2 count. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
2. He nowhere
hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the three.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. What a splash from the middle rope. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Mark Henry has his opponent up. Mark Henry might decide it right here.
He gets it. He scores the fall.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Down to Owen, and a double axe handle smash.
This is going to the absolute limits.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. This is a testament to the sheer fortitude it takes to compete at this high level.
No one bending, no one breaking. This has been an intense matchup.
What a headbutt. Piercing elbow drop. And this one might be headed ringside.
He's got a kendo stick.
And Mark is on the upper hand here.
Everything's in Mark's favor now. Big-time power slam. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Headbutt. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Boom, what a clothesline.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Gets their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
Two.
What in the world? Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough. Is it enough? The cover! Two! And she picks up a late fall. Bullseye! Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Cinching up their opponent into a coquina clutch. They're not trying to win.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
Oh!
Flopping blow.
Mark Henry is getting picked apart here.
Henry trying to withstand this surge. Golly, what a knee. Ooh. Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Ooh, he fends that off. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him. She's struggling against the tap out. Specifically targeting the leg. Will it be? And he secures a fall here.
Vicious, downright savage club right there. Slam.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
What impact right in the kisser.
And her head took a real beating.
Oh, man. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Arm wringer. The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
Splash. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Adding to her score, late into the match. Bang! Crucial counter there. What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Is it enough? The cover! He scores himself a fall.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but,
Well, that changed.
a masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Mark Henry has his opponent up.
Mark Henry about to end this fight.
2. And he catches the fall with that. Nasty stomp of the arm.
This is truly awesome.
Up and Michinoku driver. Terrible position for Henry.
Cover! There's 2. Cheers the fall.
My goodness, came down like a hammer on that arm.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Catches the kick. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Has their opponent down, and the camel clutch is cinched in.
And I think this has just turned into something that isn't a match anymore.
This is...
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Bear hug, squeezing the front now.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Mark Henry. Strongest slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel. Mark Henry turning up the intimidation factor.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Over folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Now Mark Henry has the firm upper hand.
Dangerous situation when Henry gets going like this.
Driven into the steel steps.
Some things.
Clothesline. And concern being shown across Henry's face at this point.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects. Guess she was looking for her old pal named Kendo under there.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam.
Devastating knee to the neck. Military press.
in contrasts, she says. She knows there's no comparison.
Double axe handle finds the mark.
The first quarter of this match is now in the books.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur.
Going for the home run. Splash! Massive.
Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
She got it. Sheer the fall.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash. And that core area really getting lit up.
Mark Henry.
Strongest slam. Will Henry take advantage?
2. And he scores the ball there.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage. Shoved out of the way.
Forearm club.
Oh, what a club.
Oh no. Eyes on the target.
Axe handle from the middle rope. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, forearm connects.
Worked in the leg with that move.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
Mark Henry is getting picked apart here.
The world's strongest man has to weather a storm here.
And she scores the fall.
Stomping down.
Tossed back into the ring.
Lifted high into an electric chair position.
Into an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Power slam. And Mark still has plenty of hits left in him.
And the fact that Mark Henry has this much left in the tank here is impressive. And Mark Henry is... Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Mark Henry showing no fear.
Yes, he had that coming all night.
Ropes forced to break.
That'll give him a sense of relief.
In the corner now.
Another big move! Splash! Henry
Just a ruthless streak for the world to see.
And again, Henry gets caught by the opposition.
Mark Henry had moments in the driver's seat, but now he's hanging on by a thread here.
Get in there, ref. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Tossed hard into the ring post.
Stop right to the belly.
This could be it.
Bonsai drop.
Sent right into the corner.
Hard whip into the corner.
Corner shotgun drop kick.
And Henry cannot.
Shoulders down.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Clothesline. Snap there. Gonna follow it up with a splash. Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
Time for some quick thinking on his part. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Got the leg.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Scoops their opponent up. Look out. It's a lucky driver.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Is it enough? The cover! And she manages to get a fall. Connects with a counter.
Gripping their opponent by the head.
Driven down face first. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Thunderous power slam.
Oh, no.
A big splash. She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle. Setting her opponent up on the ropes. What is the plan here? Oh, this is going to be nasty. Oh, slam!
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
And he scores a fall here.
And she's set right into that corner.
Picked up and being carried around now. Across the throat. A fire has been lit inside the world's strongest man.
Yeah, impressive offense from Henry.
energy from the WWE Universe.
Stop.
She saw that coming.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
That should do it right there. He kicks out at 2.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
And concern being shown across Henry's face at this point.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
Wicked clothesline. Shoulders down. And she picks up a late fall. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Bang! Oh, weakening the leg here.
And again, Henry gets caught.
Vicious stomp to the back. And
the camel clutch is applied.
And forcing a tap out here. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
delivered into the barricade.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Henry turning up the intimidation factor.
Power slam. And now thrown back into the ring. Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there. Right on target. Bear hug, squeezing the taps out.
Deconstructing the knee there. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Mark Henry. Strongest slam.
Mark Henry might decide it right here.
2 count. Got a kick out. She's not done yet.
It was almost all over for her. It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
Oh, man.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Power slam. Good night. And Mark has earned the upper hand here.
Everything's in Mark's favor now.
Catches the leg. Legs trapped.
What's next?
A thunderous powerbomb.
And into the corner.
Here comes another one. Tornado splash. Does that finish Mark Henry for good?
There's 2. They've got it. The fall is hers.
Sharp knee.
And now the clock has caught my eye, and we're down to half the match left to go.
And this has been a closely contested match so far, and the scoreboard is just a reflection of that. Jumping elbow drop.
And once again, Mark hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
That fall goes to him late in this match.
Shaking power slam.
This is a close contest. Only one fall is the difference.
Pin drop. I would wait to see that. And Henry is still bringing the fight.
Henry's done a great job to stay alive, but has to think about ending matters quickly. Diamond-plated steel coming at you. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
What a display of strength here. Running power slam.
Mark Henry has his opponent up. This has to be the one that ends this.
Two. Well into the match, and he picks up the fall. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
And this... Wait, what's going on here?
Well, he's confused. And I guess he should be. Where is he?
Well, that's what we're all wondering right now, Michael. We got a match going on. His
Look out
music
from
is
behind.
playing
Look out
on.
from behind.
There he is. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head and face planting them into the canvas.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Scoops up this opponent, big slam. Now on the run.
Big splash.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Mark Henry. An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Near fall. Unreal to kick out there.
Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. Ooh, now Mark Henry has the firm upper hand.
Yeah, impressive offense from Henry. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Solely focused on, about to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Oh, jarring back elbow. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Lifted high into an electric chair position. Driven down face first.
Cover! 2 count. As he was able to pull through and score a fall.
Up and
It's an upper driver. Henry might be down for good.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. And put it on the board. Shears the fall.
He averts the offense. Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
nothing fancy here. Big break and backbreaker.
About to stumble head first into danger.
Carry the opposition. What's the thought here? Right to the throat. There's a cover. Deep in this thing. He gets the fall. Fighting back with everything she has.
Oh, catastrophic damage on the back.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Will it be?
I think so.
She gains the fall.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. And gets sent right. Trying to go for it again.
Splash! Impact.
It's over. You can't survive that again.
2. And she gets the fall.
Down opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Wow. DDT. With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Downs their opponent with a snapmare off the ropes.
Flash! Is it enough? The cover! There's 2. Oh, my God, did you see that?
This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops.
Will this be enough? He kicked out. Oh, my God, he kicked out.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
What a splash.
And Mark Henry is really fired up.
This is just ruthless.
Oh, and a mat slam, too.
Elbow lands hard.
And an elbow. See him clearly in the ropes.
Oh! Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Clothesline. Oh, target of the arm.
What now?
Oh, stop to the belly welly. Oh, attacked in the midsection.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Who will break first? That is the question.
You
for good.
Cover! 2 count. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Snapmare. Gonna follow it up with a...
What a splash.
Cover! 2. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted. Puts the boot to the midsection.
And again, Henry gets caught by the opposition.
Henry's being taken into deep waters here.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Mark Henry is getting picked apart here.
Henry trying to withstand this surge.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Sent hard into the ring post.
Put right to the belly.
This could do it. No. Kick out.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth. Sent hard into the corner. A little mental chess here from Mark Henry.
Turn that around, reply with a boot. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
There it is, tapping up.
Really just laying it in.
We got a cover. Inside out, he's able to gain a fall.
Good golly, Miss Mark. Big offense could be coming here.
Their opponent on the ropes. What is the plan here? Oh, this is going to be nasty. Leg slam.
Now that's how you put the nail in the coffin.
There's 2. Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall. What a shot. That'll turn your lights out. Oh, scattered out.
Up and...
It's enough to drive him. That's it. That finally has to do it.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. She gets the fall.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh no. Eyes on the target.
From the top. Down. Snapmare. Gonna follow it up with a...
What a splash. Getting set up in the corner now.
Mark struggling to defend himself.
Henry needs to find an opening fast.
Taken down to the mat. And we can say we've now got into the 4th quarter of regulation time in this Iron Man match.
And the difference is only one fall. The tension is wrenching up from here on out.
outside.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib for your trouble.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Would hate to see things end because of that mistake.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing!
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. She knows she's better. Now she's just letting her opponent know.
Placing him in the corner.
The target's been acquired once more. Oh, flattening the opposition. Terrible position for Henry.
She got it. Shearing the fall. Ooh, pounding the breadbasket.
A two-fall lead at this juncture is not insurmountable to overcome, but it is much easier to protect. Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Boom, what a clothesline. And concern being shown across Henry's face at this point.
Henry's being taken into deep waters here.
Backbreaker. Will this be enough? And she manages to get a fall.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
That was some heavy pressure applied to the arm.
Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
And there's a healthy 3-fall lead on the board. It's time to go big or go home if you're behind.
The small back. Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin, driven down face first. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
She counters it. Snapmare. Gonna follow up with a splash.
Stalking here could be a prelude to something big. Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
And got it. The fall is hers.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Getting him right into the corner. Are we about to see it again?
Splash!
Henry might be down for good.
2. And she was able to pull through and score a fall. Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Power slam.
Throwing those steps with such
Will it be? And that will be a fall for him. Loving blow.
Wrenching away on the arm there.
Found a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways.
Making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
What a way to get
grip, that range of motion on that end.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Torturous focus on the leg, punishing the leg. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Sent to the corner.
Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
Power slam. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Mark Henry. Slam.
Really an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Mark Henry. Slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Vicious arm style.
And Henry going hard on the offense again.
Henry's done a great job to stay alive, but has to think about ending matters quickly.
A little mental chess here for Mark Henry.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Power slam. And Mark has earned the upper hand here. This one is all Henry right now.
Big splash.
Mark Henry has his opponent out. Strongest slam. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
She had that scouted.
She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
Standing up for herself and fighting back. Driven down face first.
And into the turn.
Measuring it up one more time.
Big collision on the splash.
It's over. You can't survive that again.
2. And she gets the fall. Jumping elbow drop. Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
Advantage is secured now. It's time to defend that lead at all costs. Only moments away from a victory. Seeing her confidence is inspiration. The WWE Universe is not worthy of seeing such an athlete. Down with force.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around.
Driven down face first. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh, look at this amazing power. Press slam. Cover here.
No, didn't get it. You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Crank in the head.
into them. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head.
driven down face first. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Unleashed might and force. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
No! Cover! Two. An important fall for him here. Putting focus on the arm here. Mark Henry.
Strongest slam. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh, my goodness.
Mark Henry has his opponent out. Strongest slam.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. A big fall for him there. Oh, did you hear that? Like a brick wall running into you.
Ripped in the hard way. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
A fire has been lit inside of Henry.
Dangerous situation when Henry gets going like this. Brutal club.
Laid out with a power slam.
Looking for the sidewalk slam.
Time closing in towards the end.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Headbutt. Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
And again, Henry gets caught by the opposition.
Mark can only consume this amount of pain for so long before succumbing to its effects.
What a shot. Back of the net getting worked over. Stiff headbutt. He answers right back.
Shows great wherewithal there. Big cross body.
Lifted high into an electric chair position.
Somehow, someway, they weathered the storm.
Here is your winner, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
That was one of the most outstanding efforts we've ever witnessed. The length of this match was daunting, but they stayed the course and earned the win.
I don't know if there's a form of defense that can stop Mark Henry's onslaught.
The world's strongest man was out here doing what he does best. Smashing fools.